Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream of the day. Um, Let me see if I can find it on here. Oh, there it is. Oh, that was good. Oh my god, I look a mess. It's fine. I don't care. Oh, Jesus. Ah. Brittany, does the Pisces see a commitment with me? Not right now. There's no commitment coming in right now. It doesn't mean it can't change, but the energy is not there. Not in the very near future. T-Vet General. The first thing that comes up around you is you have a wish. Put that out into the universe. Star card. Feeling like balance is coming back into your life, and there may be some nice respect or better compensation coming in around a work relationship. Life changes for the better quickly, and you may be hearing from somebody out of the blue who you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It also looks like moving forward, the world is at your feet, and anxiety is moving into the past, or worry, or whatever has been going on starts to move into the past. Inez, what's coming towards me in love? Love may be a little bit rocky and disappointing over the next couple of weeks. But at some point, you'll turn a corner and things will start to pick up. Water sign will come in after a period of feeling like nothing is going on or feeling like things are a little bit disappointing. Water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Things seem to move forward nicely. Nice and slow and steady wins the race with this person. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. It looks like the next relationship that you enter will be a soulmate relationship, and it will have long-term potential. It just might not happen as fast as you want it to. Talia, may I have a general? You may be walking away from something that you feel has run its course or that no longer serves you. Page of Pentacles, you could be focusing on a new business, a side business, something that's all your own. You have an air sign coming in who may be very significant. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It might be something that has to do around the new business or business relationship. Ten of Pentacles, got money coming in. You have a water sign around you that may be significant. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Cause for celebration comes in around a new business endeavor. Something's happening that's very positive. Light Soul. Is Terry my next boyfriend or anything? Got good possibility. 70% chance that he could be your next boyfriend, yeah. T-Vet, general love. Celebration around love comes in through divine timing. Got a Capricorn coming in that could be very significant, but you got people around you. You've got happiness around your next committed love relationship, but that person is going to be your choice. You have a Taurus, an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Sagittarius, and a Cancer. You got a lot of possibilities coming in. That's okay. That's good. You're not going to be bored, that's for sure. Beautiful one, general. General. Okay, being at the right place at the right time can bring in an Aries who will be putting in a lot of work, or like Six of Pentacles is somebody that's doing as much work on the relationship as you are. If this is a love connection, it's very promising. Love, money, abundance, fertility with the Empress. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You may feel like all of a sudden now things are starting to move forward pretty quickly and you have a wish, so put that out into the universe. Now, general reading. That Aries that comes in might not be a new love interest, but they're of some sort of significance. And you're prepared. You may be spending a lot of time in contemplation over the next couple of weeks for thinking about what it is that you want, how you want your life to move forward. The energy around you is starting to change and things are starting to happen. Talia, how will my new business venture go? There you go. It should go really well. Let's see. How's the new business venture going to go? Okay, it may take some time before you see the fruits of your labor come into fruition, but your passion takes you to the next level and there's growth and transformation around it, which leads to money flowing in, feeling balanced, and feeling like your wishes come true. I think that does really well. It may be a little slow in the beginning, or it might go through a slow period. Don't let that frustrate you. Sepia, when will Derek be home? When will Derek be home? 7. So I don't know where he is. Like if he may come home at 7 tonight, or he could be home within the next 7 days. But I don't think it's going to be 7 days. I think it's going to be soon. Sepia, general love. You may be walking away from something that no longer serves you, which then makes you feel free. Moving past that, you've got being at the right place at the right time brings in new players. You've got, you have a Pisces, a Libra, and Aquarius. Jeez. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful when that card shows up if you don't want children. You've got a Cancer, a Capricorn, and you're prepared. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Next relationship you enter into will be a soulmate relationship. You're another one that has a lot of people coming in, or energy shifting, which is a good thing. So you may have some new choices coming in. Or you may at least be feeling like, you know what? I don't have to settle for one thing or another because I have other options around me, which is always positive. Uriali, general love for the next 3 months. You're another one that's going to have choices. 7 of Cups. I really think that a lot of people are going to be faced with choices that have gone through difficult situations recently. The energy is shifting, and there's going to be much more to choose from for a lot of people. There's a couple of things that keep showing up for people. Choices and Emperor in reverse. So Emperor in reverse, narcissistic people that are only concerned with themselves, that are very controlling and manipulating, those people are exposing themselves for who they are. And the people that have done the work, that are coming from a more sincere place, will have choices. So this is excellent. You have a Leo around you, a Taurus, and an air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Then you also have a Scorpio and another Aquarius. You have abundance coming in when it comes to love over the next couple of months. Beautiful one, general. She's supposed to be napping. I hear her in there making a ruckus. General love. You may be feeling a little bit unbalanced, like you don't have any good karma, or like things are like you're not getting enough respect. Six of Pentacles in reverse is one of two things: feeling disrespected, or it could be feeling like I'm the only one putting in effort here. Like I'm the one that does all the calling. I'm the one that does all the pursuing. And that energy is, it's not the best energy. It's like feeling like nothing is changing, nothing is growing. Like I can't seem to gain any traction. But that changes at some point because you got some good luck coming in. A Virgo shows up and you're no longer holding yourself back, but you're walking away from things that no longer serve you. At that point, you will be prepared to walk away from things that are disappointing. Sepia, what's next with me and Rommel? What's next with me and Rommel? Balance, success, and spontaneity come in. So doing something fun out of the blue, there is success around it. It could be just genuinely a good time and feeling a little bit more balanced. Passion comes in. Could be spending time together doing something out of the ordinary. That's fun. Sepia, how will Rommel feel about when I talk with him? Or what will Rommel feel about when I talk with him? Rommel feel about when I talk with him? Overall, the feeling is good. So you got the Two of Cups, which is the union of the souls. Maybe a little hard for him to express himself, or he may be feeling a little disappointed or maybe backed up against the wall at the beginning of the conversation, but that changes pretty quickly and things start to move forward. Overall, it should be good. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Sepia, general. About to undergo a transformation. Growth and transformation. You also have a wish, put that out into the universe. Got some nice money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. A Capricorn comes in that could be significant, and also an Aries. Weight of the world is no longer on your shoulders. Moving forward, life starts to feel a little bit easier. The energy starts to lighten. Ines, will my parents allow me to travel next Friday? 70% chance, yes. I think that they will. Yeah, it may take some work, but I think that they will. Ashmita, I believe that RJ has been thinking about me. Is that true? I get a 33% chance, yes, he has been thinking about you. April, the Virgo hasn't contacted me in days after calling and messaging every day. I would reach out to him. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to somebody. If you're the one doing all the work, I have a problem with that. But if he's been reaching out to you and calling you, and then all of a sudden something, like, it's uncharacteristic, right? It's like somebody's reaching out and texting all the time, and then all of a sudden they drop off the face of the earth. There's no reason why you can't reach out to him. The only time I would tell you not to is if you said to me, well, I text him every morning and he doesn't respond until noon. Or I text him 3 or 4 times a day before I finally get a response. Like, then I would tell you, no, pull your energy back because you're doing all the work. But if he was doing all the work and now something has changed, I would reach out to him. Um, the energy here still shows that you guys have good timing around you. There's more to come. Got good karma around the situation. But, you know, it takes two to tango. It works both ways. Like, two people have to make a relationship work, not just one person. So he may have been feeling, I mean, we can't get into somebody's head so much, but that he may be feeling like, well, I'm the one that does all the reaching out. I'm not going to be the only person, you know, putting effort into this situation. And that may be why he's pulled his energy back. There's nothing wrong with reaching out to somebody as long as it's reciprocal. You know, like, for example, my random friends, like I talked about my friend Joe yesterday when I was talking about ghosting, right? I don't look at Joe like he's ghosted me. If I don't hear from him for like a month, which is common, you know, meanwhile he lives 3 miles up the street from me, I just reach out to him. I don't think twice about it. Or he posted something on Instagram yesterday that was funny, and then I reached out to him. I haven't seen him since before Avery was born. He lives 3 miles up the road from me. Like, what the hell? But that's just how life is sometimes. And it's not that he's ghosted me or bladed me or I haven't heard from him. It's just that he's my friend, so the energy around the situation is different. I don't think there's any reason why you can't reach out to this guy. Just like I reached out to Joe yesterday. And just like a couple of weeks ago, he texted me a question about YouTube. Like, you know, it's like, if you look at the situation like it was any other person in your life, you wouldn't think twice about reaching out to them. So that's my suggestion. If you haven't heard from someone in a couple of days, rather than waiting, wondering, and sending all of that negativity out into the universe, just pick up the phone. Just send a text message. Hey, it's been a while. What's going on? Are you okay? Sometimes something happens, you know, or somebody's gotten sick, or, you know, and they're just not, they just don't have the, you know, like when I had pneumonia, I didn't want to talk to anybody. I was just sleeping all day. So I would pick up the phone. Ashmita, when will RJ come to London? Well, I don't see travel around him anytime soon. I don't know, is he planning on it? Because there's no trip around him right now. I would say the closest time that he might plan a trip would be sometime next spring. But right now, I'm not seeing a trip around him. So I don't think he's got that planned right now. SS, tomorrow's exam reading. Goes well. Four of Wands. Four of Wands, Four of Cups. You're overthinking too much. It's going to be fine. Yeah, and it could actually push your career forward pretty quickly. You got choices and decisions around your career after this exam or whatever it is that you're doing. I think it'll be fine. Kayla, general for the month. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Things move forward for you quickly. You might have a Cancer coming in that's significant. You also have success around a career or school endeavor, whatever it is that you do all day. No longer holding yourself back brings in new opportunities. Life changes for the better quickly, and you should be feeling soon like, I can exhale. Finally, I can exhale. April, finances. Finances should be improving. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Money flows to you through a new business opportunity. Things change for the better quickly, and then they level off. So you may go through a time where money's flowing really steadily, or you're making more, and then it kind of like plateaus. That's fine. Lena, future love. No longer holding yourself back brings in new opportunity. Feeling prepared for love brings in a very wealthy Aries. A Cancer comes in that's very passionate. A Leo comes in, you have choices. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in around you. Be careful with this one if you don't want children. But you're going to have opportunity moving forward. Brianna for tomorrow. Being at the right place at the right time brings in a passionate transformation. Not bad. A mysterious Scorpio may enter your life tomorrow as well. Could be even a soulmate relationship. You have success that comes in whatever you've been working on or putting time and effort into. Feeling like good karma is coming to you, and your intuition is heightened tomorrow. Listen to your intuition. Rhonda, love and finances for the next 2 weeks. Love and finances for the next 2 weeks. Money's coming in. 10 of Pentacles. Large sum of money comes in. When it comes to love, you might be holding yourself back. Be careful that you're not holding yourself back. Listen to your intuition. It's pretty strong. Empress. Love, money, and abundance is around you. Paying off a bill or a debt makes you feel relief. Fire sign comes in that's significant. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Mima, how does the ex-Scorpio feel about my last message? Feels weak, like it's bad, like there's bad timing, or the timing isn't right, and like nothing has changed. Leah, strength in reverse is like the message made this person feel weak or felt like there was weakness around the situation. I don't know if this person's answered you. It doesn't look like they're feeling real positive about it right now. Brianna, love next week for me. You got success around love. You got good karma coming in around love. You got a couple of people. You have a Libra. You have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have an Aries. And an Aries that may be very passionate. And you also have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may have some options when it comes to love moving forward. Mima, will the series I'm writing out be picked up by a major TV and media broadcasters? It doesn't look like it gets picked up right away, but there's plenty of potential with the Empress. Love, money, abundance, success. There's potential. It just might not happen as fast as you want it to. I'm not getting any aces, so I can't give you a percentage. But the Empress is positive. It's positive for love, money, abundance. So I would say it could get picked up. It just may not happen right away. It could take time. Could take time for the right company to, feel like it resonates with them. SS. Will I pass the test tomorrow? I think you're going to pass it. Yeah, I think you'll pass it. Brianna, how does the Libra feel about me? What's next? The thing with Libra might be slow because they come up as feeling unprepared. They feel like they fight with themselves. They hold themselves back. They feel burdened by the weight of the world. But at a certain point, things change and there's growth and evolution that comes to your relationship with the Libra. They think that you're kind, attractive, hardworking, down to earth, responsible. They just feel like the timing isn't there yet. It's that energy is going to shift. It just hasn't shifted yet. So you might have to just give it a little bit of time or kind of go with the flow until things change. Things do change at some point because you got the Judgment card here. So it's all kind of about divine timing. You just haven't gotten there yet. Tanya, when will Kay contact me? Oh, could be within the next 2 days. I would say give it 2 days to 2 weeks. Relatively soon. Moon, general. You're going to have some choices too coming up. 7 of Cups. You got money coming in, which is nice. No longer holding yourself back. Starting to feel like the fruits of your labor are coming into fruition. Tapping into your inner strength and listening to your intuition brings you to a powerful point in your life. 9 of Cups. A wish comes true. Brianna, how does the Aquarius feel about me? What's next? Here's the Aquarius. Shows up right away. The Aquarius thinks that you're creative, has a lot of respect for you, thinks that you're very friendly, caring, nurturing, kind, down to earth. They're slow moving too. The Aquarius are slow moving. Here we go. Knight of Pentacles. Aquarians tend to be a little bit erratic too. Aquarius holds himself back a little bit. Thinks that you're very creative. Thinks that there's good luck around the situation. What comes next is you may be spending more time with this person, but it might be sporadic. You know, it could be Aquarius shows up and spends the entire weekend with you, and then you don't hear from them for 3 weeks. Typical Aquarius. And then they show up again. Like, the Aquarians can be like that. Uriali, how does Libra feel about me? Will we reconcile? Right now, the Libra has pulled their energy way back, and they're not, they're kind of isolating. So I don't think that a reconciliation is coming in soon. It's going to take time. Excuse me, they're just not ready for it. It looks like they're spending a lot of time thinking about things, and they're holding themselves back. I wouldn't wait around waiting to reconcile with this person. They think that you're creative, attractive, hardworking, well-balanced, kind, and successful, but I'm not seeing reconciliation happening quickly. So I would, you know, don't focus too much on it and get hung up on it, because that'll keep the energy stuck. Right? You want to keep the energy kind of flowing. I would get busy doing other things. Ariella, will Timothy accept my Facebook friend request, and how will he feel about it? Okay. I get a 70% chance, yes, he does accept your request. How will he feel about it? He feels good about it. Yeah, you got the 2 of Cups, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. Feels good about it. When the Empress shows up, be careful if you don't want children. I don't care what the question is. When the Empress shows up, always be careful. Because that's an indicator that a child can be conceived. Even if this person is like your brother or your neighbor. It doesn't, you know, like nobody. It doesn't matter. Still be careful when the Empress shows up. April. Could you see if he has really pulled his energy back, or he's just busy and will reach out? I just don't have a good experience in general reaching out to a guy at the beginning. Okay. I do think he's been busy, yeah, and he also may be feeling frustrated, like he's put a whole lot of hard work into something that's just not working for him yet. So whatever it is, he may have a level of frustration, but and it may be a timing thing. Judgment card, divine timing can help you out. And I understand what you're saying about you don't have good experience, but once again, I got to go back to relationships take two people. So if you're sitting around waiting for him to always reach out to you, he just might not, because I wouldn't, like, if I was talking to somebody and I was the person that always had to reach out, I would stop, because to me, like, a relationship works both ways. I have a friend of mine who sometimes, like, he doesn't respond. Like, I can do it 2 or 3 times, he doesn't answer me, and I'm like, fuck it. When am I putting my energy into something? When he wants to talk to me, he'll reach out to me. That's just, everything is about balance. And if one person's putting in too much energy and the other person isn't putting in enough, the relationship goes out of balance. And that doesn't work long term. So I mean, I would think about it. Come on, this stupid thing. All right, that's fine. Come on. Oh, here, wait, I have this thing. Hang on. Better? All right, that's better. Miss Rosie, I told A I'm done with friends with benefits. How's he feeling about it? He just thinks that you're going through a moment. He doesn't think that that's going to last. He hears what you say, but he doesn't really believe it. He feels like the timing around the situation is off. He feels like things are going to go back to the way they were. Mustafa, general for today. General for today. You got money coming in. You might not get it today, but you got money coming in. Today it looks like you have good timing. Put yourself in the right place. You'll be at the right place at the right time. Could make magic happen. Growth and transformation coming around you. You also have success around a business or work endeavor or school or whatever it is that you've been working on. And that fire sign may be around. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, King of Wands. Mustafa. Would the hot girl I met at the cafe use me for money and be a player? Is it possible for us to have a genuine romantic and spiritual relationship? No, it's possible to have a successful romantic and spiritual relationship. I don't think she would be using you for money. Nah. Jennifer, do you see a long-term commitment with me and Zane? Okay, is there a long-term commitment coming in with me and Zane? It's possible, yeah. 70% chance, yes, you could have a long-term commitment with him. Mustafa, well, I pass my accounting exam next week. %70 chance, yes, you will. Yeah, I think that you'll do fine. Mustafa, I'm turning in an assignment late in my international business class. Will I get a passing grade if I wrote a small note and wrote a valid excuse? Okay, let's see. Will I get a passing grade? Yeah, you will. 70% chance, yes. Plus the Hermit. This teacher is going to think that you're intelligent anyway, and they're going to think that you're very capable with the Hermit. You should, yeah. Yeah, you should be okay. Mustafa, is Miriam coming back, and will she be accepting of a relationship? I don't think you're done with her. I don't think you're done with her. Thing is that if things with the cafe girl move forward, you're not going to go back to Miriam. We already know that. So it's going to be a timing thing. You know, sometimes the window of time, like, there are situations where people have a long time, right? Like, there's nobody else coming in. Like, for example, the friend that I always talk about, she was like single for like 10 years. So, and there wasn't anyone she was waiting for or hoping for. There was just nobody for all that time. But if there was somebody, right, that she was waiting for things to change or she was hoping would come back, that person would have had a very long window of opportunity because nobody else was showing up for her. But then one day, right, she met somebody else, and that person was really in hot pursuit of her. And then that's when, like, the window would have closed. That guy, when she first started dating him, she wasn't even sure if she liked him for like a couple of months. She was like, I don't know. You know, meanwhile, like her mom, her mom has already like had her married and like, and because her mom was so happy that finally after 10 years she was finally dating someone. Um, and she was like really on the fence for a good couple of months. She wound up marrying him. But the point is like some people have a large window of opportunity. Some people meet people really quick and they keep moving on. So it depends for you. If that cafe girl shows up before Miriam comes back, the window of opportunity for her will close. And then she's going to be sorry. Now, you could always change your mind, right? Because we've got free will. And at some point, you may be like, well, you know what? The cafe girl's really hot, but she's dumber than a box of rocks, and I just don't resonate with her, so I want to go back to Miriam. Like, you could have that. That could happen, right? But we got to see how that plays out and what you decide at that time. So, you know, not everybody, you know, like people seem to take time for granted. You know, like they don't do the right thing and they think that they have all the time in the world, but then somebody else shows up and then they lose the opportunity and then they're like, well, what happened? I thought you were so into me. Well, yeah, what did you think? I was never going to meet anybody else. I was going to be into you forever. Like, you're not that great. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the person is that great when there's nobody else around, but as soon as somebody else shows up, it's like, okay, well, see ya. So she's got to watch herself because her own stubbornness could make her lose out. Um, Mustafa, general for next week. Next week is a busy week. You've got some financial stability coming in. You have the Magician, which means you have the power of manifestation. You've got a love interest around. You've got school is busy and successful. And you've got good luck around you with the Wheel of Fortune. Not bad. You all right, Dill? You okay? Oh, he's rearranging my bed so that he could be a little more comfortable. Make yourself comfortable, Dylan. Yeah. He's my boy. Ronnie, my best friend has been wanting to hang out. Her kids had COVID, but she tested negative. I'm scared to be around her. Sorry if that sounds bad. What should I do? No, I don't think that sounds bad. If she tested negative, then she shouldn't even be a carrier, right? Because a carrier should test positive even if they don't have symptoms. If she's negative, I think you're okay. All right, if you're feeling really uncomfortable, make an excuse and put it off for a week. Because in a week's time, she's already negative. And in a week's time, it will be like, all right, for example, let's say she's negative today, but the symptoms start to show tomorrow. Like, I don't know how long it takes for the symptoms to come out. In a week's time, you'll know definitely if she has it. So if you don't want to hang out with her because you're really afraid, I think you're entitled to that. I would just say that you're busy or you have a headache or some kind of nonsense and just put it off a week. In a week's time, if she's still healthy, then you're fine to hang out with her. You got the 10 of cups. I think that you're fine now, but thing is that if you're afraid, right, that fear goes out into the universe, and that's what scares me. I think she's fine, but it's when you have that fear and you send that out into the universe, then it makes me feel like you can cultivate that fear and it could manifest in another way. It might not be from her, but you could catch it from somebody else just because of the fear going out. So that's why I would say if it just makes you feel better, put it off a week. And in a week's time, if she's still totally fine, you'll know she is fine. This whole COVID thing is just nuts. The whole thing is nuts. Like, does she live in the same house with them? So how do they have it and she doesn't, right? Meanwhile, my dad had it, but nobody else in his world. Like, um, his girlfriend didn't get it. His coworkers didn't get it. And he wears the real masks because he's an artist and he uses all those chemicals. So he wears the real masks. He's not like me with a bandana wrapped around my face, like the Lone Ranger going into the store. He has a real mask, yet he got it. So I don't know. This whole thing it's craziness. But to me, what scares me more is the fear of it, not so much whether or not she has it, because I don't think she does, and I think that she's fine. Anyhow, put it off a week. What the hell? Kiki, is Leo Jared gonna message me? Is he interested? Okay. Is Leo Jared gonna message me? Is he interested? Yeah. Yeah, he is interested. You should hear from him, definitely. Mustafa. Miriam's current thoughts and feelings about me. I feel like she's manifesting me. I can feel her psychic cord in my third eye pulsing energy and trying to draw my attention. Yeah, especially since you haven't done anything in a while. Yeah, she is calling out for your attention. I'm not surprised. See, she's kind of annoyed that you haven't done, she's disappointed that you haven't done anything else or that you haven't reached out to her. She hopes that you do, and she feels kind of hurt that you haven't. She wants you to chase her. That's what she wants. This is like she needs to get over herself a little bit and just kind of give in to something, like she needs to step forward. I think she's waiting for you. She wants you to do something, and she likes turning you down. She's something else. She's got to get out of her own way, otherwise you're going to move on. And then where's she going to be? See, she's not looking at it like that. She doesn't think that's going to happen. Red, how does Cece feel about me? Thinks that you're hardworking and that you're very strong. You're courageous. You've come a long way, or you've accomplished quite a lot. Thinks that you're kind, caring, nurturing, attractive, spontaneous, adventurous, reliable, stable, and funny. Urieli, when will KR contact me? When will KR contact me? I keep getting the freaking two of spades. 2 days to 2 weeks, you should hear from this person. The spades at the very latest would be sometime this fall. God, the two of spades has been coming up for days now. We better make a mental note of 2 weeks from now. What's 2 weeks from now? Today's the 9th. 23rd, huh? April, will he reach out today? Well, a 33% chance. There's a chance he could. It's just not strong. If I had to say yes or no, I would say no. I would say no. I wouldn't count on it. Tora, I'd like to know how Yuri is feeling towards me. Okay, how is Yuri feeling towards Tora? Thinks that you're kind, caring, nurturing. Thinks that you're moving and you don't hold yourself back. Thinks that you're very well prepared, very smart, intelligent, caring, kind, attractive. Very smart. Very smart and intelligent. Thinks that you're in control of your own life. You have a lot of strength, but you're also humble. Once again, thinks that you're attractive. Thinks that you're very attractive. Attractive and smart come up the highest. Brianna, what will Andreas think of me when we have our date? Okay, what is Andreas going to think of me when we have our date? He's going to have a genuinely good time. There's success around this date. I don't know when the date is, but it looks like it could lead to more. Things could move forward. And he's not going to hold himself back. He's very well prepared. He's going to have a good time. He's going to feel like the two of you click. Urieli, is Tay coming back? Will he want a relationship? I'm only getting a 33% chance. Chances are slim that he comes back looking for a relationship anytime soon. Maybe sometime in the future, because there is a percentage there. 33 is low, though. I wouldn't say before the end of the year. I don't think before the end of the year. I would keep your options open, to be honest. Kayla, what is the significance of the Cancer you mentioned? Okay, who is this Cancer? Cancer that comes in could have long-term potential. Four of Wands. Relationship with the Cancer could move forward. The Chariot is the Cancer. There could be success. This person brings in balance and divine timing. Right now, this is not showing a love relationship, though it could be. Right now, we don't have any of the love cards here. But this is like long-term potential, possible things move forward, success around the relationship, balance comes in, and divine timing. So it could be the kind of thing where you meet this person and they may just be a trusted friend for a while, and then all of a sudden the relationship turns romantic. Either way, it's somebody who comes in that's significant in your life. You know, it could be like, like I talk about my friend Joe 3 miles up the street. Somebody who's consistent in your life for many years. But with the Four of Wands, there is the chance to upgrade that relationship from friendship to a romantic interest at some point. Tanya, what will Kay say when he contacts me? I can't tell you exactly what someone's going to say. I don't know. I can tell you if the conversation is going to be lighthearted or if the conversation will be successful, but I can't tell you what he's going to say. I don't know. Around the time he contacts you, he may be just looking for like a friendly conversation. It's lighthearted, carefree, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of, like it might be spotty. Like you might talk to him on Monday and then not hear from him for a month. Like that kind of a thing. It's like kind of touch and go over the next couple of months. He may reach out just to see, hey, how are things going? What's new? What's exciting? And it might not be a very deep conversation. It comes off very light and very sporadic. Word, why didn't the interview lady call me back? I think she still has more interviews. I think there's still more going on. There's balance and divine timing around the situation. She may not be ready yet. You also have Well, the Emperor, that could be her. She may not be done yet. She just may not have gotten to you yet. Or there may be more people she's interviewing and she hasn't made a decision yet. Brianna, career and finances for the rest of the year. Career and finances for the rest of the year. You are prepared. You have a wish. And you have love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with this card if you don't want children. But career and finances are picking up between now and the end of the year. Here you go. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan or some kind of financial hardship that's been irritating you is moving into the past. You could get a new job opportunity, a raise, a bonus, or a promotion. You've got good luck coming in around your career and you have strength coming in. Listen to your intuition. You're heading in the right direction career-wise. Oh, well, Ronnie, if you were going to go to her house, I would say no, stay the hell out of that house. If she was going to come to you, I think you would be okay. But I wouldn't go there if the kids have it or if the kids recently had it. You know? I would give it another week. Give it another week. What the hell? All three of her kids had it, but she didn't get it. I mean, it's so bizarre the way that this shit's happening. T. Yvette, what is going on with the Aquarius in love? What's going on with the Aquarius love-wise? Nothing good. The Two of Cups is in reverse and so is the Lovers. This is either recently going through a disappointment or a breakup, or it also could be just feeling negative about love. Feeling like, you know what, I don't really want to get involved right now. Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, so soon that's going to change. But the energy right now is like, I've been through it and I don't want to go through it again. Not right now. I need a minute. Mustafa, how would the girl I met at the cafe feel if I gently walked up to her, introduced myself, and told her I've always wanted to say hi and get to know her, but something always got in the way? She would react well. Celebration. She's outgoing, so I'm sure she's more outgoing than some of the other women we've looked at. I think that she would be fine with it. I think she would be impressed, and I think you would have a nice conversation with her. Mustafa, when will Miriam try to talk to me, and what will she say? I don't know exactly what she's going to say. I can't tell you that. When is she going to try to talk to me? Within the next 4 weeks. What is she going to say? Well, it depends where you are in the next 4 weeks. If you're already involved with somebody else where she thinks you are, she's going to try to come in like, you like me. She's going to come in at this angle. If she doesn't think there's anything going on around you, she may come in more friendly. Or she may come in trying to see how the situation is or see where you stand. She may come in a little bit stronger if she thinks that there's somebody else around you. It should be interesting. April, how would he feel if I sent him a message today? He would feel well respected. He would feel good. 2 of Cups. 9 of Cups and the 2 of Wands. Feeling like a wish around the situation and feeling prepared. It would be fine if you sent him a message today. He would be happy with it. Sarah, will I ever reconnect with Jack the Pisces? You do have a chance. You have a 33% chance, which means it might not happen anytime soon, but there is opportunity to reconnect in the future at some point. You could, yeah, it's possible. You could cross paths again. You might not have to do anything. You just may be at the right place at the right time. God, it got dark in here. Lydia, positive vibes. You go. You guys should be reconnecting. I mean, the Two of Cups is a union of the soul. Six of Wands is success around the situation. Perseverance comes in, and he should come back. Divine timing, too. You might run into him somewhere, and that could, divine timing may step in and bring the two of you together. Feeling like finally the hard work you've put out into the universe is starting to come back at you. You have a wish around the situation. You're prepared for the union of the souls. You guys should be running into each other, or you should be hearing from him. He should reach out to you. Something's got to happen with this guy soon. Nina, what's coming in love? Being at the right place at the right time is going to bring in a Cancer, and you're going to walk away from things that no longer serve you, no longer holding yourself back. Opportunities come in, good luck comes in, and things start to change for you for the better. Your love life could take off in the next couple of months. You got an Aries coming in too. Looks like you got some fresh blood coming in. CJ, how does James feel about me, and will he contact me soon? How does James feel about me, and will he contact me soon? He thinks that you're creative, kind, hardworking, grounded, down to earth, and that you're always growing and evolving. He thinks you're mysterious and deep, passionate, thinks that there could be potential here between the two of you. And yeah, I do think he contacts you soon. Yep. Coco, will my tenant move out of my property before December? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Oh, I said CJ, but I meant James. Yeah. Brianna, will I pass my GE test on my first try, and when? Yeah, I think you do. And when? Sometime this winter. Maybe January. Sarah, love for the rest of October. Love for the rest of October. love that you could have some strength coming in around your love life before the end of October. It looks like you've got divine timing stepping in. The Chariot, you could have a Cancer coming in. You also have an Aries around you. Moving forward, you've got no longer holding yourself back. You got some respect coming in when it comes to love, the next relationship or the next interest you have. They should be putting in as much effort as you are with the Six of Pentacles. Things could shift nicely before the end of October. Zara, you can close them because she woke up, and although maybe she fell back asleep. And I can't have her in here when I'm trying to do this because you know she's a disaster. I'll come back on tonight after she goes to sleep. Mustafa. Forgive me if it offends anyone, but it's the new girl I met at school. School Cafe of Virgin. Okay. It's the girl from the Cafe of Virgin. I don't think so. I don't think so. Kiki. Is Jared the Leo playing games with Will He Text Me Today? Is this the guy from the ice cream shop or the different guy? I think he's going to text you today. I don't think he's playing games. I think that he's a little bit, like, kind of all over the place. I don't think he's playing games. I think he's, I don't know, like, maybe time just kind of gets away from him. But I don't think he's intentionally tries to be like that. Oh, Uriali, I did that one, and I said I didn't think he would be back before the end of the year. I'm not convinced he's coming back. The percentage came up very low, and there's like a lot of like confusion around him right now. I don't think he's coming back, not before the end of the year. I would keep your options open. Mima. I don't see it yet. Let me do Mustafa. How will I get the schoolwork done successfully today? Yes, you will. You will. Got 3 aces. You just got to focus. The energy is there for you to accomplish everything that you need to. Mustafa, general for today. You've got forward movement here. Things move forward for you. Accomplishing a lot. You have the Emperor. Take control of your life and get everything done that you need to. You're going to feel so much relief once you're finished. You also have money coming in, or you have a new business opportunity of some type coming in that could be bringing you money today. Choices come in around you. And growth and transformation, along with feeling prepared for that, come in before the end of the day. Mustafa, love reading for the next 2 weeks. My neighbor just said hello to Dylan. Dylan's passed out sleeping. It must have been a different dog. The dog next door must have been barking. Dylan's like, he's out cold. Next 2 weeks. It looks like you could have an air sign come in the next 2 weeks. Leo, Sagittarius, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. No longer holding yourself back. You're listening to your intuition. You could meet somebody else in the next 2 weeks. You got success around love, and you also have some good luck coming in. Being at the right place at the right time may bring that fire sign in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Meanwhile, when is the Gemini going to contact me? Could be within the next 8 days. All right. I think that I finished the super chats. So while I wait for the moderators, I'm going to go up to the top and get to some people I didn't get to. Mary, as per the last reading, the chapter between me and the Capricorn is still not closed, so what's left between us? Well, when the chapter is not closed, it means that somebody still has feelings and there's still more that's possible. There's more communication. The door will be shut when you get over your feelings for this person. So as long as somebody's holding on to feelings, there is still chance for more to happen. Like this guy calls you tomorrow. If you're not over it, you could get back involved with him. Does that mean anything's going to come of it? You could fall right back into the same old situation. Thing is that a lot of people, like one person might disappear for a while and the other person is still carrying a torch, which means the door is still open. So it doesn't mean that like he comes back in on a white horse, swoops you up, and life moves on and it's magical. It just means that it's not over because you're not over it yet. There's still more there. Like you still have feelings. You know, sometimes people are still hoping that the other person is going to call. Even if this person is terrible for them, even if they've treated them like shit, they still are hoping or they're carrying that torch. So if I were to say things like that, like it's not closed yet, it's because, well, we have free will. So if he calls you tomorrow, like there are so many people that fall into this situation, and I've been in this situation myself before, where the relationship is not what it should be, but yet when the person calls or reaches out, I entertain them. Like, why? Like, why? What am I hoping is going to change? This person in 8 years didn't give me what I needed, what I wanted, or what I deserved, but yet I haven't cut them off yet. So in order for you to shut the door and close the book, that's what you need to do to end it totally. Like when you shut the door and you move on with someone else, that's when it's over. You've made that decision. Unfortunately, a lot of people are still holding on to that type of hope. And I've been there myself, like hoping that something is going to change, or hoping that, well, maybe today's the day that things are going to be different. Or maybe when he comes back next time, we're going to start over. Maybe it's going to be right this time. And the truth is that, you know what you're going to get because you've already been there. And you have to make the decision to put it in your past. When you decide that I don't want to deal with this anymore, this isn't for me, I haven't gotten what I've gotten, you know, this person has chosen X, Y, and Z over me, whatever it is. This person has not made me a priority, and I don't want to be second best. I don't want to come low on the totem pole. I want to be important in someone's life. Then the chapter closes because you don't want to deal with it anymore. And sometimes, like, I'll see things like in movies or in TV shows where like somebody really walks away. And I'm like, you know, I wish that I had that in me so many times where like I just waited or hoped that things were going to change, you know, and had the feeling like, well, you know, maybe this time things will be different. So in order for the chapter to be closed, you've got to make a decision to get over it and put it in your past. Otherwise, the door is still open because you're still kind of holding on to that hope. And then what happens when he calls tomorrow? See, that's where the danger is. And I think I said this last night. I've been in situations where like I was hoping that the person was going to come back, but then I was thinking to myself, the worst thing that could ever happen is for this person to come back and for me to allow them to treat me like this again. So it's almost like be careful with what you wish for. So in this situation, okay, it's like you're not holding yourself back, but you may have to be the one to make the decision to move on to greener pastures. You might have to make a decision that, you know what, I would rather not get involved with someone who's not going to treat me with what I need or give me what I need or meet me in the relationship I want. Look, I tell you all the time about my friend who will hook up with random guys because she thinks that having sex with somebody is like going to the movies. It's not a big deal for her. To me, it's a big deal. It doesn't make me right, doesn't make her right, doesn't make either one of us right. It's a personal choice. You make a decision that this person hasn't given you what you wanted, somebody else could come in. This person that comes in may be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Listen to your intuition. You don't hold yourself back and your life moves forward. That happens sometimes, you know. I say this situation a lot too. I had a friend who, you know, it's like I could feel her pain when she cut this guy out of her life because I know that she really loved him. And long story, but she shut the door on him. I mean, she changed her phone numbers. She changed the lock on her door. I mean, she meant business. And it was like that. She met somebody else and her life took off. I mean, it just everything fell into place for her. But it took so much for her to shut the door on this guy because he kept coming back. So that's where these situations suck. And that's where I hate when people say, and it's been said to me before, it's going to be your choice. Because it always seems like I always had in my head, I was going to have one guy standing in front of me, you know, I want you to be with me. And then another guy standing in front of me, no, I want you to be with me. Well, meanwhile, the situation was more of like, all right, I'm choosing to walk away from this because it is so fucking painful that I can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like, I always felt like it was going to be much more glamorous than it really was. And when it was really like, for my own sanity, I have to cut you out of my life. So anyhow, chapter closes when you no longer have interest in the person, and that's it. It's over. It's done. You know, like if you think back to somebody who you're I like God, I can't even believe I ever felt that way about him. Like, if you ever have anyone in your past that you're like, oh my God, I can't believe. Like, I dated a guy when I was 20 who was vanilla ice. Like, we called him that. Like, he's vanilla ice. Totally not even my type. But anyhow, he looked like vanilla ice. He didn't really look like him. He just thought he was him. That was a rough time. Anyway, moving on. Vanilla ice. I'm waiting for Mel and Zara, and I don't know if I passed it. Weekend reading for Mel. Okay, there we go. Weekend reading for Mel. Well, this could be a couple of things. Taking a vacation or spending time to water, by water, or around water, or you could be making a decision to move forward and move away from something, leaving something in the past behind. No longer holding yourself back. Got a Pisces around you this weekend. Intuition may be heightened this weekend, and life starts to move forward. Six of Pentacles could be a nice business relationship comes in. Success comes in around divine timing. Good luck comes in this weekend. And passion comes in around an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That's not bad. Oh, and Vanilla Ice, he was such a liar. I mean, he was the kind of guy that lied about everything. Like, he would lie to you about what he ate for breakfast. Like, really? I don't really care what you ate for breakfast. He was just a freaking liar. Sarah, what can I expect from Themis these days? We had a beautiful conversation, and then he disappeared. I don't bother him. You know, he's gonna keep laying it on because he's trying to get you to give in to him. That's what he wants you to give into him. So you can expect him to reach out again. As long as he thinks that you're not going to give in to him, he's going to keep laying it on thick. As soon as you give in to him, he will go the other way. He's kind of dangerous that way. As far as like, it's not even so much that he's aware that he's doing it. It's like you're really super attractive to him when you turn him down. When you turn him down, you become more attractive. If you're willing to see him or you're willing to hang out with him, he kind of feels a little bit more like he has to put in less energy or less effort, and that's what he does. He puts in less energy. But he's definitely going to reach out again. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yeah, I know. That's what's frustrating about those kinds of situations. All right, let me go, guys. I'll be back on tonight. Probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock, something like that, as soon as she gets back to sleep. What time is it now? It's 4:30. Maybe about 10. All right. I'm going to go. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon, guys. I'll see you a little